Hello and welcome back to Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 3. We are continuing to fabricate hooks on our fellow vassals in order to get them into the faction that we have created. This faction is to lower crown authority, which will basically mean that our heir can then be the person who's in charge of the Riverlands, whose heir is the person who's in charge of the Vale, who will eventually be the heir of the person who's in charge of the Westlands, so on and so forth. Basically, it's the linchpin of all of our plans. Now actually all of our plans can still happen even if this doesn't work, but it's going to need some more plans on top of our current plans to make it happen. So we'd much rather just do this, because once we get 3 Lord Paramountcies, things become a lot simpler for us. So that's what we'd like to do. So, what's the problem? Well, when we fabricate hooks, we're actually getting a lot of weak hooks, and the problem with getting weak hooks is that it's completely and utterly useless to us. A weak hook is not going to give us anything. So really what we should do is, if it offers us a weak hook, we should just reject it. We should just say, actually, no, I'm not interested. If we have to wait 5 years to do another scheme, we have to wait 5 years to do another scheme, but essentially, like, there's not a lot else that we, there's not a lot else that we can do with that. Now, there is one thing I just want to double check. So we're on twice schemed. You are giving us an extra scheme. I actually don't need you to do that anymore. You're going to give me intrigue instead. Just because we only have 2 schemes, and I don't think we have another one that we currently need to be doing. So, that's fine. Right, let's unpause and let things go. We're also, yes, at the wedding of our son. As the wedding host, I know I should be spending time with the couple and their families, but I just can't tear myself away from my friend Tishara. I can see Melinda starting to glare at me, but every time I try to excuse myself, Tishara has me howling with laughter all over again. Okay. Sensei, what a joy to have her here. She becomes my best friend. Melinda, come join us. There's a chance everyone becomes friends. We can get Confider, which is okay. You must excuse me, my friend. Let's become best friends. Sure. I don't really care what Melinda thinks of me. Right. As the banquet goes on, I find myself thinking it a bit underwhelming. No impressive silk or tapestries, the finest gold has no place here, neither do the greatest gems. As I look through the window, I find the night sky somehow inspiring. Out there exists the white game. Freely they roam our woods, and among their trees they hide. Hunting one, the legendary deed. Maybe I could simply paint one of our stags white. And tell my servants to do it, or the risk is too big. I will tell my servants to do it. It cost me 15 gold, but it's worth it. And another thing. Every feast there's always one, every single feast, one long-winded, ill-born pissant, cornering people who will just not be silent. This time it's Willard, and he's positively obsessed with day-to-day of work. The man seems to have no inkling about how to talk about anything other than the most mundane tasks, or even be aware that not everyone is interested in his dreary, joyless life. I'm going to scream. I'm going to shout shut up at him, which will maybe not help us, but will at least lower our stress, which is kind of what I'm aiming for here. Found somebody's secret at Lord Leon's court. Well, that would have been useful when we were still plotting on Lord Leon. However, we can't plot against Lord Leon right now because we don't really have any plots to do. Wait, declare myself regent? Wait a second. That wasn't an option last time. That just simply was not on the menu. Will he say yes if I use my hook? He will. Oh ho ho. Interesting. Your pathetic succession score will offend his 2 courtly vassals, causing them to lose opinion. So, not only does it let us become his regent, it also will make other people dislike him, making them more likely to join our faction. Yeah, this is good. Let's do it. I have used my hook on him to force him to make us his regent. For some reason, it wasn't available last time, but that's okay. There's nothing like a feast. It reminds us all of what's good in life, and the company is not too bad either. At least those seated close to me seem to think so. You're something special, Petyr, Creighton tells me. Caitlin and Lord Paramount Lewis nod their heads in agreement. Fantastic. They all gain 10 opinion of me, and I lose a ton of stress. Wonderful. So we're now our liege's regent, which is great. People now don't like my liege a lot. Like, this is opinion of me, but what's opinion of liege? Yeah, you see these guys? They actively do not like our current liege. That's good info. Okay. Quite the spectacle. Though not the grandest affair, the evening's entertainments are still an exciting array of actors, acrobats, jugglers, and more. Near my seat, both Lord Paramount Lewis and Andre share their opinion about the display. The perfect amount of performers to be seemly, nods Lewis with satisfaction. I was hoping for more variety, honestly, Andre whinges. You can always grab more jobbing types from any old town after all. So, my son can be my friend and we get stewardship lifestyle experience, a learning lifestyle experience, or let's focus on the actual entertainment. I'll let Lewis be our friend. That's okay. This would only get me a weak hook. I do not need that. I'll reset the scheme. That's okay. Food fit 4, so we have another discussion about what type of thing we want to do here. So we can have a learning lifestyle one, we can have learning lifestyle there, or we can just lose some stress. I'm just going to take the lose stress option with nothing else. I don't want anyone's opinion of me to go down on that one. And I don't really need either of them to be my friends. Anyway, I can see that all the guests are satisfied and pretty tired, but the day of the celebration is not yet over. I quickly organise a festive procession to lead the newlyweds to their bedchamber. Let's let the newlyweds celebrate privately. For us who remain, let's pour another drink. Okay. So, just seeing, anyone in the faction yet? No. Wonder if I was to increase his opinion of me, whether he would join. I don't have 100 gold. Yeah, maybe I sway him. This is fine. He is our friend anyway, so let's see if we can get this guy in. He's the person who dislikes the liege the most, so we'll see what we can do with that. Called to become regent. Ooh, slow down time. It's self-evident to all the high lordship of Grimholm that my liege, Lord Leon, cannot shoulder the burdens of rule by himself, not without causing irreparable harm to our lands. Though the duty is not expected to last long, someone must mind the realm arbitrating disputes and keeping the throne warm for Lord Leon as regent. Naturally, that someone is me. Where is he? He's travelling to Lord William's hunt. I still start my rule at once. Okay. So, this will actually give me 5 towards me on the scales of power. Okay. Interesting. Pause that up. Let's see what my options are, because we haven't actually had a chance to see this yet. So currently, we can try and embezzle gold. Level 2, imprison fellow vassals. Level 3, we can try and forge claims. Level 4, we get an extra free change to our vassal contract. Can entrench the regency and gain access to more borrowed powers. So it doesn't look like we can actually lower crown authority by doing this at all. Unfortunately. I do want to try and push this forward though. What could I do? So would like to try and get it here. Leverage prestige, I can leverage gold, I can leverage piety. Let's spend some prestige doing this. Let's swing the scales of power. Just a little bit. How long till I can swing them again? 2 years. So we're probably not going to be able to do much unless we get an event. But still. And I guess I can't access crown authority or anything. No. Anyway. Well, it's a start. At the very least, it gives us a place to start. And I think if we can entrench it, there is a way of eventually just taking the title. But yeah, we'll need to see what we're doing with that. Anyway, anybody want to join this now that I'm in charge? No? Okay. I think you can right-click on the your liege to do something. Let me see here. Claim liege title. No. So you can siphon the treasury. Ah, there you go. Invite conspirators to a coup. Subsidize the liege's authority. Offer your own prestige to help your liege boost his crown authority. So you can raise it, you can't lower it, unfortunately. But you could, in theory, do this if you can get enough power. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's fine. It's fine. We'll leave it where it is for now. We could try and siphon his treasury a little bit. Let's have a look here. There's a stewardship challenge. Okay. Ooh, we can get 50 gold pretty much free. The problem is getting a huge amount for 200 would be much better, but yeah. Might go for this, just try and get some of this here. So, strife isn't a penalty for the Dearch by their fellow vassals. Strife occurs when we use our borrowed powers. Okay, yeah. It would allow him to righteously imprison me. I think I'm okay with that. Let's take the 81% chance. Aha, 50 gold. Wonderful. It's a good start. It just gets us a little extra money to work with. Okay. Made somebody like me. That's good. With the newlyweds retired for the evening, the braziers are lit, the flagons filled, and the musicians rallied for festivities long into the night. Hours later, I find myself hazily looking down my goblet at Marcella, the mother of the bride, who has just almost choked on her mead in mirth. She slurs, "Yo, I wasn't sure about you, Baelish sort, but you're alright." So I can get some stat ups here. Like, she can get some stat ups and we can get some stat ups. We can drink more ale. Must be in contact now, or we can try and form an intimate relationship with her. Let's try and raise some stats. We got learning, she got stewardship. Okay, it's fine. Speed 5. Right. Gaining favor hooks on people. Gaining favor hook on this guy, who I don't think is anyone we need, but that's fine. Into the night. The newlyweds are taking their leave, consigned by the families to the bedchamber to consummate their union. The rest of us return to the banquet hall to make merry and celebrate. Despite having been introduced to so many new faces today, I'm raring to meet some more of the guests before this social opportunity inevitably ends. The rest of the evening is mine to spend how I wish. So I can learn someone's secret. I can lose some stress. I've been meaning to talk to Alec, or where's that servant got to? Let's learn a secret for 11 gold. Whose secret did I learn? No one's. Okay. That's fine. They're married together. Okay, all of that is fine. Where was she in the line of succession? She was like a little bit out, right? No, she's actually directly in the line of succession. Perfect. Love to see that. That all seems good. Great. Failed my diplomacy intent. After everything we've been through together, I still cannot believe Lady Cersei would do the thing she's done. It's a betrayal of every friendly gesture we have shared. Indeed, a betrayal of our very friendship. We once shared bread, but now she has made an enemy for life. She's my rival? Why? Over the years, I've received a great deal of portraits from various noble women, both foreign and local. Until now, they mostly gather dust in some attic. Perhaps I should bring them out and select my next romantic pursuit. We become picky, which gets us attraction bonus, although I don't even know if we get that anymore. Let me just have a look here. Traction. Yeah, so we don't have attraction in here. After a certain age, it doesn't appear, I believe. So, yeah, we don't have that. So, this is nothing. Let's do this one. Lady Jane of Dawngate. Might she be the one? I'm just going to say this is hopeless. This feels like a mod event, and I don't think we need it. Family contact. You can get me closer to getting this hook. Okay. Sure, why not? Doesn't really do anything for me here. Ailing with age, befuddled. Where was I going? Why did I come in here? I could have sworn. Right, I was looking for a something. Was it urgent? I had to get back to someone. Quickly. Next week? Yes, I think so. Aha, there it is. That's what I wanted. I needed that for 4. And then we gained some stress. Mandate. A taxing subject. One of my duties as Regent is to fulfill the mandate set for me by Lord Leon, which at present demands cold, hard cash. I've been racking my brain for fresh sources of income for the crown, and keep coming back to one obvious if unorthodox solution, the church. Traditionally exempt from most taxation, a special levy on the church would be lucrative, just not exactly pious. So we can swing the Regency scales of power. Surely a special levy for necessary expenses won't go awry. Of course, compensation is due to those harmed by such taxes. Or I can't do this, I won't do this. Okay. So it says it will sway it by 5. Does that mean it will sway it towards me or towards him? I'm assuming it's bad for him. So I'm going to go with this one. Despite grumbling, they pay the tithe. Now, has that moved it? No. I don't think... Well, not really. It maybe? Not a significant amount if it has moved it. Okay. Need to designate a guardian for my daughter. I don't know. What are you doing? You doing Marshall? It's this dude. There we go. Right. Carrying on. This is the same event we literally just had. I gained a manipulation hook on Lord Ossifer. Oh, okay. Interesting. He is a fellow vassal, but that's only a weak hook. I arrived back at my castle after a long, lonely walk. Another year passed, another year older. I was born this day 49 years ago. The older I get, the more I cherish the relationships I've cultivated over the years, so it saddens me I've not heard from my wife Cersei or any of my friends today. I trudge along to my chambers, loneliness impeding my lazy feet when I hear a clang and hushed whispers down the hallway. And then on another matter, mandate, in for a penny. The mandate that Lord Leon has issued instructs me to seek revenues for the throne, and one form of income currently tragically underfarmed by my liege are the courts. Magistrates and minor nobles fine petty criminals daily, yet most of the... Let me try that again. Magistrates and minor nobles fine petty criminals daily, yet keep most of the funds raised. Sorry, for some reason I was just skipping a word each time. Midlore Point is particularly rich in such riffraff, and hiking the cost of fines on the locals for their misdemeanors would be highly profitable, if also highly unpopular. Who cares what they think? A criminal's a criminal. Okay. Get excessive criminal fines. All this work certainly demands little remuneration. Okay. Or... this all feels a little outside my remit. Let's do it. Let's go excessive criminal fines and swing the scales of power. So it was 20 point something previously. 20.025. Hey, that did move it. Okay, wonderful. We're getting close. Okay. Happy birthday! What a surprise! All my nearest and dearest friends have come together to wish me well as I begin this next year of my life. There's even an entire table laden with pomegranate cakes, my favourite. Here, I was thinking that everyone had forgotten about me. I cannot believe that Cersei went to all the trouble of arranging this in secret. I also can't believe that, given she's my rival. I had not a clue such a thoughtful surprise was being planned at all. My friend Tishara approaches me, struggling to carry 3 beautifully wrapped packages. Ever the trickster, she says, I've got 3 gifts here for the choosing. One shall be yours. But which shall it be? I will take the medium-sized gift. I got a sanctified stained glass shard. Okay, what does that do? Lowers clergy opinion, gives you dread gain, and lowers your piety. I got 40 gold. He's no longer sharing power with me. Oh well. Well, he just came back from his hunt. It wasn't really a long regency, but we tried our best. We got some stuff done. We learned some stuff. We made some people dislike him a little bit. Lord Merrick has passed away. You can no longer sway him. Alright. So now we have Lord Elbin of Pinksrath. Yeah, okay, let's maybe sway you. Wait, was that seduce? Wait a second, that was seduce. Maybe seducing would be better than swaying. Let me just see here. Assuming, yes. Well, why not? 0% chance. Why not? You are not attracted to men. Yes, okay. He does not want to dishonor themselves by committing adultery. He loves his best friend. Well that does seem like an issue. Well, I will sway you then. Okay, I was already fabricating a hook on him apparently, so well done past me on identifying that he would eventually take over. Called to be Regent? Oh, you don't want me to be Regent. You're going to a grand tournament? Oh, that takes much longer. Okay. We're starting again, but it's okay. Oh, I can't swing the scales because, yeah, because we already did it too recently. Under Garth's lover secret. Be much more interesting to know who his lover is, actually, but unless it's Leon, I don't think we got anything going for us here. Not that there's a lot we can get from Leon. Taled Kettle Black? I don't care. Your spy was discovered. Oh no. My scheme was discovered to fabricate a hook. Oh no. I mean, it's going to succeed anyway, so it's fine. Ailing with age, aching. By the will of the mother, why am I so sore? I slept well, as I usually do, but whenever I stretch, I can feel my bones all but sparking as they scraped against each other. I stared down at my hands, closely observing the nails, yellowing with age, atop skin that's wrinkled more than I'd like. It's difficult to imagine that youth once surged through this flesh, hot and vital. Okay, cool. Daring rescue. We can get a weak hook. I'm not interested in a weak hook. I want a strong hook. Elred. Wrong person. Okay. We have a new child of my dynasty, a grandson called Petyr. Alright, who is effectively now in line to the Selmy lands. Alright. Awesome. Fabricate hook, a daring rescue. Like, I came up with one idea, and I'm going to keep using the idea until it works. Mandate, a rare talent. A warrior of rare talent is passing through Midlore Point, one whose sword would doubtless be greatly valued in Lord Leon's armies. My mandate as regent calls for me to be on the lookout for such individuals, but I've already sent numerous entreaties to Bendon, trying to recruit him for my liege. Except that the roaring fighter doesn't seem too enthused by the thought of swearing his blade to our cause, rebuffing every envoy in turn. A mere knight will agree to serve eventually. We can get some swings here. Versus the potential master, that's the issue, or leave him be. I'll do an abuse of power. Yeah, that seems fine. Get this starting to swing towards us. We need a lot to actually swing it, but we might as well start. How are our fellow vassals feeling? They hate me, mainly because of all of this strife, but, you know, what can you do? Right. Carrying on. Involvement has been discovered, and I gained some dread. Okay. We got any other people that we can maybe get hooks on? You? Can I do a hook on you here? No. I think you want to get a weak hook if you're in prison and let them go, so that's not going to help. Check for spies. I found Benifer. Let's recruit Benifer. Okay. I'm just going to recruit one in each court if I can. I mean, we already did this previously, but I'm going to do it again just to see who we can get, basically. Recruit a spy. Okay. You will get a spy in your court as well. We now have Geoffrey. Okay. And then we have Umfrid, who I am going to check for potential spies with. And then we're going to obviously recruit this spy. Right. Wonderful. Can I kill my liege yet? No, I can't kill him for another 6 years. Could abduct him and execute him. Would I then become the regent of his child? I don't know. I don't know. Could abduct him. Anyway. Let's do it. I don't know if that's going to work. We'll try it. And, oh yeah, then we want to just get anyone who will accept to be... Oh, we have all the spies that we can get in his court. I was going to say to be our agent, but... Yeah, it's not going to work, because none of them want to be our agent. Okay. Well, we have some who were close. So, maybe eventually they'll join us. Maybe we'll get some positive events. Beast of Midlore Fort. My lord, huffs Samantha as he marches up to me, hauling my daughter Marla by her ear. The distracted child has been lying in wait around corners, wearing a bare skin as fur costume, only to jump out screaming and scaring the living daylights out of people. It's pretty funny. You harass my daughter, you're exiled. I really profoundly do not care. You'll need to be punished, or this is honestly just bloody hilarious. I'm going to say it's very funny. Lower my stress. You got me a secret about Argos. I don't need to know a secret about Argos. I, however, do need the schemer trait for hostile scheme power and extra intrigue. Cool. Right, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.